Yeah, welcome guys. Today I give you a review of my 2020 Hyundai i10. So I got it for 2 years now and I got it around 20,000 kilometers. And today I will tell you something about my car in particular after 2 years, what problems I have, what I think is good and bad on the car, especially on the quality, because you get a car for a relatively low price. So we take a special look on the quality in the car and how it feels after 2 years. So my particular car is a i10 with a trend package, so you can always see it on the 15-inch alloy wheels it comes on stock with. And in my case I changed the summer tires against 4-season tires, because I don't know if you know it, but in Germany you have to drive special tires for the winter, and these 4 seasons are good for winter and summer and are illegal in Germany. So I don't have to use 2 sets of wheels. And yes, please excuse the actual condition of the car. We have February and the weather is always rainy, wet and shitty, so it's a little bit dirty today, but it doesn't matter for the review. So this model i10 was built from 2018 till now, 2023, and since 2018 till now it's particularly the same car. So you can use this review for all the i10 built in these years. You get the i10 in the basic edition, the trend edition and in the style edition. So this one is the middle one, the trend edition. You can see it on the 15-inch alloy wheels. The basic edition has only normal steel wheels, and the style edition has also black trim on the wheels. The basic edition and the trend edition have these standard daylights and headlights, and if you have a style edition you have LED daylights and special headlights. On the style edition you can also get a colored roof. I often see black, but I think there are red options too. But apart from that you can't see which edition is it from the exterior. There are some other points in the interior, but we will look at them later. So what's with the quality of the exterior? All in all, the quality is very good. Everything fits nice and perfect. But there's one thing: you have this plastic at the front where you could put in the... And yeah, that is a little bit loose from the factory. I don't know why. Yeah, this is the only thing at the exterior where the quality isn't as good. But apart from that, I don't have any other point that's bad on the exterior. So let's take a look at the interior. So you see, I got the touch display because I have the trend edition. In the basic version you haven't any radio at all, but you have the option to put a normal radio. In the trend edition you have this one, and in the style edition you have this and upgraded, so you have in-car navigation. So this one only has Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, but for me I only use Google Maps, so I don't need the big one. So what else do you see? You have a lot of plastic, unfortunately, especially this part. What's the kind of armrest when you're driving long distance? Your arm hurts after a while because this is only hard plastic. I don't know why they put some soft touch on it. Yeah, but this is one of the This is a bad point I have on the car. But apart from that, the quality of the steering wheel and the shifting knob, everything is very good. You have a soft material on the steering wheel. It's you have to be careful, because if you scratch it a little bit too much, maybe with the ring on your finger or even with your nails, it easily gets damaged, so there you have to be careful. Apart from that, everything is very solid. You have a nice touch here and there, and everything is working. Even after 2 years, I have no problem with anything on the infotainment system. So every i10 comes with heated steering wheel and heated front seats, and you always get automatic lights. So I often leave it on auto, I never turn it off fully. And unfortunately it didn't come with automatic wishers. I don't know why. In my opinion, it's not as much more work to implement that, but you can get it with automatic wishes. As I already mentioned, this one is a Trend edition, but it also has a comfort package. What does it mean? It has automatic climate control, inductive charging plate for your phone, an optional armrest, and a lowered floor in the trunk. Unfortunately, the Apple CarPlay and Android Auto isn't wireless. So what's with the place in the car? Especially in the front, you have more than enough space. Unfortunately, you only can height adjust the driver seat, not the co-driver seat. You have more than enough storage in the door and in the middle of the car, and even in the back. You have more than enough footroom. Not as much storage in the back, but usually the back seats are not used as often. On the basic and Trend edition, you only get manual windows at the back. In the Style edition, there's an option for electric windows at the back too. My head space is very good. I'm 1.80 meters and I fit comfortably in the back. So in the rear there can fit 3 people, but only 2 comfortably. And yeah. So let's have a look at the trunk. Yeah, this cover, unfortunately it doesn't get pulled up when you open the trunk, so you have to do it manually. And then, as I mentioned, if you have the comfort package, you can lower this one. So you have a little bit more space, but you can also put it up again. So if you fold down the rear seats, you have 1 floor. Under it you have your emergency tire system, and you have more than enough space for some other stuff. What's also annoying after time is this plastic panel here vibrates if you have turned up the bus fully. What's also an annoying point on the car are the rear brake pads. If you have put the handbrake and the car sits 6 or more hours and it's wet and rainy outside, your rear brake pads are stuck on the brake disc, and then you have to dump the clutch to get it free. Then it clunks, makes an annoying sound. And especially when you are in tight parking spots with the car, in front and behind of you, it could be very tricky to don't damage your car and the other cars. And that is the biggest bad point on the car in my opinion. The mechanics at my Hyundai dealer said it's normal, not only at the i10, on other Hyundais too, because the rear brake discs have a high iron part in it, and because of that it easily rusts on the disc. But apart from that, I think it's a very good car and it's the best car in its class. You can get more car for your money if you are searching for a car with good entertainment, with things like heated steering wheel, heated seats, Apple CarPlay and all the good stuff, and you don't have that much budget. I think it's the best choice at the moment. So before we come to an end, let's have a look at the engine bay. Nothing special, small 1.2 4-cylinder engine. All in all, very clean engine room. So let's see how much gas I'm using at the moment. So at the moment I need 5.4 liters per 100 kilometers, standard petrol, and you can easily drive it with 4.8 on longer runs. Another negative point on the car is, I had this 3 times already, when you drive it a short distance, so I mean around 200 meters, to park it somewhere else, the car won't start after that. Because in these 200 meters it gets so much petrol to start the engine up, so it shuts down at the next time you want to start it, because it has too much petrol. And then you can fully press the gas pedal, so the throttle body opens fully up, so you get more air in the engine, and then you can start the engine. So let's check out the car while we're driving it. So you get a little POV drive experience, and we are also checking how good this infotainment system with Apple CarPlay is working. So I put my phone, unfortunately, on the cable, it's not wireless. We start the car. Then you have to wait a short moment. So your phone gets read, and there it is. So let's go for a drive.
Auf Sorbenweg nach Norden Richtung Brennerburgstraße starten.
So there it is, and let's start. If you're interested in more POV driving experience, not only with the i10, then click up the link at the top. The steering is not too easy, so you get a little bit of feedback from the street. The car drives very smooth. The suspension is doing its work perfectly. No negative point on this.
Nach 300 Metern rechts abbiegen auf Borussia-Straße. Dem Streckenverlauf 1 Kilometer folgen.
So the engine start-stop is working perfectly. The clutch is very easy. For me a little bit too easy, but I think for most people it's perfect. So here you have the perfect suspension test, a speed bump, second gear, 20 kilometers per hour, and easy. So thank you for watching. If you have any other questions, let me know in the comments, and please leave a like and subscribe my channel so you don't miss any other of my content. See you in the next video. Bye bye.